From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On the quick, right? Hey, Keys, what's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop.
And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Bronco 80. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
They'll pitch it out to Mixon. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's got room to roam. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I gotta be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was gonna put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they come up now, second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indy.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
All right.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. A short one there to Otley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Moving to his right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backs up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Hold the set. Let's go. Check. Panther. Gravity lying.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready up. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll go again here with Kell. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Third and long.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
All right.
first down. It's Stroud. This is intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Taylor, touchdown Colts.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First down, they'll start with Mixon. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here we go. Now, Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now he takes off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
Stroud gonna set up the throw. This one complete to Higgins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Stroud. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go. 19 Tiger. 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 19 Tiger.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Got a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Forced out wide. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Richardson to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
10, 70 red, Cowboy 80. Ready,
Richardson. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. To the goal line and in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the quick, right?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
27-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Street. Back to 6. Go street. 18, Robert. 8, Buffalo 18. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Got a man. That's Tolbert. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go now. Bronco.
A give, running right, it's Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
Hurt. Liking. Riggs.
Now Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor, and he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Go.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. That's caught. DJ Gidden. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. DJ Gidden. Touchdown, Indy.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
All right.
In motion now, it's Collins. On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score.
Touchdown.
70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. On is right for the point after. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Look at him go! He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Now an opening has the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hey, kick off. Ready.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Riley Leonard, touchdown Colts. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. It's a
and 10. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Out to his right. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Mixon. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. The Colts have come away with the football. That is a gut punch, a huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble, and the defense falls on it, Greg, in the end zone for a touchback.
We see this so often, Mike. As the ball carrier's getting closer to the end zone, his mind is on nothing but trying to score. Sometimes they forget to protect the ball. That's exactly what happened here. Fumble, defense recovers it, and they lose out on a prime scoring opportunity.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8. They go right back to Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. To throw here on first down. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third down and 3. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They'll run here with Mixon. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Right adds the extra point. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Texans 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Smash. Snap. 60 by 6.
On the give, this is Taylor. He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. They'll drop to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Here's 1st down. Higgins sent in motion.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. The man, that's Collins. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Stroud. He's going to air this one out. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.